been then, Leon? Have you been up to much?
Yeah, just working, just trying to make sure, following as many of our games as we can. So did they have me silly beard and me silly attempted moustache that I tried?
I wouldn't like to comment on that. Hello guys, can you see me? Hello Dom.
Here we are. Yeah,
hello.
Can you see me? Self-restricting force, you'll have to bear with me. Just on my way into the training as well. Looking into the building now.
I'm gonna go find a couple of the lads to do the question and answer on reception.
Hi Dom.
Hiya Mary.
Hello.
Why Ozzy?
How are you?
It's a bit awkward, this thing. Can you see me now?
Yeah, I think we can all see you.
Yeah, just on my way into the gym. Jado! Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Jared's 7'2".
Are you okay?
Come on, just the exercise bikes up there, look. How are you, Ozzy?
I'm okay, mate. Yeah, yourself?
Yeah, good, thank you. I'm talking to you mainly because you're the only one I can see at the moment on the screen. See your face. Oh, here he is.
There's a button you find that puts everybody on.
Here he is, Mason.
Get that away.
Here he is, Mason.
Who are you on?
Yes, Ozzy, he is there. What's happening?
You alright?
Surprised there, weren't you?
Yeah. See you, Ozzy.
Yeah, so now we've got Mace here.
Hey up.
Hey up.
Alright, Ozzy.
How are you, mate? You okay?
I'm alright, Tom.
Mace is a bit awkward on camera.
As long as he's not awkward on the pitch.
Turning it around so we can see where we're going. On the way to the media room. Here we are.
Okay, well, we've got Nick, we've got Dan, we've got Tom, and we've got Jake with us.
Hey up.
Hiya, fellas.
Yeah.
Questions?
Right, lads.
I think they've probably enjoyed that brief walk around Finch Farm.
It's the first time I've ever done that, so.
Well, the quality was fine. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for Socios for making this happen. I suppose we'll just get right into it. I think Nick, has Nick got the first question? Nicholas?
Straight up, yeah, no problem. A bit awkward, my question, because in part it was answered on Saturday. How have Dom and Tom reacted to Dele being the best dresser in the club?
I see what you did there, Nick.
It's competition now, isn't it? It's gone from a 2-horse race to a 3-horse race.
Who's the worst dressed?
I think Jordan.
I'll go Jordan Pickford, me.
Or Asmir.
No, Jordan.
Jordan or Asmir.
Pickers is terrible.
Either way, it seems like a battle of the goalkeepers.
Yeah,
I'd probably put Harry Tyler in there as well. Probably would.
Come on, throw his name under the bus right there.
You can't hammer the young lads. You've got to protect the young lads.
What's different about Everton compared to like your last clubs?
For me, obviously, I came here when I was 19. I'm 24 now, so I've been here 5 years. Came from Sheffield United. Everton, when I came, I realised how much of a big club it is. And it's similar to Sheffield in many ways, in kind of, the way that the fans are and how they care so much about the club. But I think I'd probably say here at Everton, it's tenfold. The passion. You win, you lose, everyone feels it, and us as players feel that as well. But I think that expectation and that pressure is a privilege. It's a privilege to be here and play for such a big club and to have that, carry that on your shoulders, because when you lose, it's not good, but when you win, you win together, and the feeling's uncomparable for me. So that's what I'd say.
Joined 2 years ago from Carlisle, 17, now I'm 19, so it was a big step up. Obviously League 2 to the Premier League, it's a big step. I found when I joined, it was a big family club really. Everyone makes you feel welcome, and all the players and the staff from the start to now have just made me welcome, and I feel like I'm progressing well as a player, and hopefully keep progressing and see where it takes me.
Mason?
Yeah, it's quite. Obviously, all three of us have quite got a similar path. We've all come when we were young. I came from Barnsley when I was 18. I think this is my seventh. How many seasons you've been?
Might be my sixth season maybe.
I think it's my seventh. Now obviously I went on loan to West Brom as well, so I've been to a couple of clubs, but there's a lot more like passion, and it's just a lot more intense in and around the place, and that's obviously a good thing because you feel it a lot more and you know what it is to be part of it.
There's a big family feel about the club as much as the expectation and the passion of the fans. There's also, if you feel like you're one of theirs, you feel like that. And then within the club, I always felt that the staff and the players were so close. Do you get to socialise together away from the training ground?
We do actually, yeah. It has to be obviously organised, but definitely I'd say it's a close-knit group, and it's a good place to be, and it's a good group of lads.
So, which player, past or present, would you like to have played with or play with currently?
You don't have to say me, by the way, just so you know. You don't have to say me.
After Ozzy, I'd go... Oh, good question. Maybe 𝗔𝗯𝗄𝗏.
Good choice.
Tidy player. For me as a striker as well. I feel like he'd... him and Bainesy on the left-hand side. I get a lot of service.
Yeah, great choice. He was, and them as a pair were ridiculous to play with. You know, sometimes you give them the ball and they wouldn't give you it back, even though you were on their team. And Stephen in training was, he was brilliant in a match, but he was probably even better at training. He just wanted to nutmeg people and laugh and joke, and yet he still wanted to win every single training session.
For me, I think it'd probably be Jags. Obviously, when I first came, he was here, and I used to watch him for the first season when I was still with the 23s. I used to watch him quite a lot, and I trained obviously with the first team. Used to just learn so much from him, and then as I went on to the second season and the third season, I got the chance to play with him, and I just felt like he helped me a lot. And you always know what you're going to get from Jags. He's an unbelievable player, and like every game, he seems to just perform the exact same. So yeah, I think I'd go with Jags.
I'll probably say 𝗀𝗎𝗓. Obviously, I've had him.
You can't say your coach.
No.
Tactical.
Something off him.
Obviously, I had him with the 23s, and since I came in, he helped me develop as a player. And I think to probably play alongside him, he would just help me through the game and things. So I think I'll go for 𝗀𝗎𝗓.
Brilliant. All great answers.
My question was about Ben Godfrey. Actually, I think he established himself really well last year and made a big difference to the team. But one of the things that struck me was just how quick he was. And I wanted to know, is he the quickest at Everton, or would any of you give him a run for his money?
I'd say Goddard, he's rapid, he's powerful. So I think it'd be a good race, but it pains me to say it, but he might just pit me. He's the only man that I'd give it to. Is
he the quickest? You're saying it's between you two and he might just edge you. Is there no one else in the squad that comes close? Jared's rapid. Yeah.
Long legs.
Big giraffe legs. When he gets in his stride.
That's what I suffered. My tiny little legs gave me absolutely no pace. There's another question there. Just looking at the three. Who'd win an arm wrestle?
Just seen you lifting them 42s.
Yeah, just through 42s about, to be fair.
Mace is throwing 42 kg dumbbells around in the gym, so we'll give that one to Mace.
That's what I wanted to know.
Well, I'm slowest here, so I've got to take that one, haven't I?
Strongest, you've got to take strongest.
We just have a live arm wrestle now, just to.
I was just wondering who John Joe Kenny had been doing Cruyff turns on in training.
Everybody.
Is there anyone else who's got a trick in training that always seems to do people, or you always laugh at because they bring the same trick out?
You've got a Cruyff, haven't you?
I got Maradona. I don't think you were here. You were in training when I hit about 3 Maradonas. Yeah. You know, I kept it in I kept doing Maradonas.
Mason's got a Maradona spin.
The step over to Phil Neville.
Yeah, those type. The Phil Neville step over was always brilliant. Who's the funniest?
One person that springs to mind for me, and he probably doesn't mean to be, is 𝗔𝗯liche. He's just, if you just put like a player cam on him all day, I think you'd just be laughing all day, because I don't know what planet he's from, but it's not Earth.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I wanted.
But he's a good character. Good character.
There's loads of like people are funny for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like there's like Jordan who's funny, but he don't mean to be. He just says stupid things. And then there's like Tom who's funny, who means to be funny. So then like there's people who are funny for like different things.
Yeah.
What's your favourite chant or song? Doesn't have to be an Everton one. Could be just total, across the board.
At the moment, I think I was bobbing my head to it on the weekend, actually, in the middle of the game. Donny van de Beek, Van de Beek, Donny van de Beek. That's how it goes.
Well, they've made a new one for Donny as well already.
Yeah.
They've made another tune for Donny?
Yeah, there's a new one coming out. You'll hear it at the next game, I reckon.
I've only been here 6 years, I still ain't got one.
You had a song, Leon. It was literally one word there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Leon.
The amount of time spent making it up wasn't necessarily the same that Don Van der Beek's had. Leon. Kind of easy to come across that one.
Yeah. I think we've got one for Dele Alli as well, haven't we? I don't know if you've heard that one.
Are you going to sing that one for us?
I think I know the words to it. It's like I want a car like Dele Alli. I want to wear whatever Dele Alli wears. I want a house like Dele Alli, and I want dreadlocks in my hair.
Whoever thought of that is a lyrical genius.
Right, we've got a few questions from other token holders who aren't on the call that I've got for you guys. Faye from London asks, which teammate spends more time in front of the mirror before or after training?
Anthony Gordon in my dressing room, I think.
No.
Yeah.
Anthony Gordon.
No.
Yeah.
Didn't see that one coming.
Like that, blow drying his hair.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to do your hair, Dom?
My hair's surprisingly easy. Just wet it, bit of curly cream in, just lay it dry. That's how we roll.
Yeah, I think Jake was disappointed. Tom wasn't on the call, to be honest. I think he felt there was a real resemblance going on.
I can see it. I can see it. I think if Dave-O put a pair of glasses on, I won't be able to tell the difference.
Sorry, Charlie from Liverpool is asking if there's a special meaning behind any of your jersey numbers.
For me, number 9, just what it symbolises. I think it's the biggest honour wearing a number 9 shirt for me. I've had it for a few seasons now. Just wear it with pride.
Nah, just number 4.
Darren, what about your number?
At Carl, I was 23, so obviously 23 was taken by 𝗂𝗪, so 32, obviously the other way around, so that's what I went for.
Do you often get asked to change numbers?
Not really. I think it's between 1 to 11, probably not. But if someone comes in and they've got a special number higher and it's taken, for example, like a birthday or something that means you might be approached, they might ask you to swap. But I guess it just depends on the player.
We've all got superstitions about going out in a certain number or putting your shin pad or your boot on in a certain way or listening to the same type of music. I'm sure you guys have got some silly ones, eh?
Yeah, I always put my right boot on first. I've tried to not have too many because you can drive yourself mad. But like I'll the steps, Ozzy, going up to out the tunnel.
Yeah.
I always step up them a certain way.
I did that as well.
Yeah.
We left foot on the first step and then I missed one out. Honestly, it got so
weird things like that.
What about you guys, Mason, Jared?
I put my left boot on first, and then obviously everything, left boot, left sock, left shin pad, before I put the right on, so yeah.
You're going to say you ain't got any, aren't you?
I'm not getting dressed and stuff, I ain't got none. All I've got is like I skip onto pitches like when I'm on the pit. Like once I step over it, I skip on. But that like I don't get dressed in a certain way or do anything different. I've tried all that before, but then I've had horror shows and I just think, what am I doing that for? So I just bin it off. It might work for a game or two, and then I just think it's not working this clearly, is it? So I just get rid of them.
I've had a bad game because I put my shin pad on the wrong way.
Yeah, I've always thought that. Have you guys been to see where the new stadium is being built?
We haven't actually, no.
When they first done it though, they brought the headsets, can you remember?
Yeah.
They had They brought some headsets that like showed you like a virtual thing around it, but
Seen the videos and the virtual thing, but not the actual spot yet.
The project looks amazing, and what it's going to become. And as you've said, you've seen that'll be a brilliant place. It seems to play football, eh?
To have a big new stadium like that and where it is, and for the city, for the culture, I think it'll be massive.
Emre, who is a token holder from Turkey, wants to know if any of you know any Turkish words.
Oh, we should though, shouldn't we? Because we got Cenk.
Cenk says it, but he's never taught. He never tells us Turkish. He just asks English.
I know
He don't really
Portuguese, Spanish,
No.
but not Turkish, unfortunately.
Go into Cenk and say, 𝗫𝗔𝗂 𝗖𝗵𝗵𝗶.
𝗫𝗔𝗂 𝗖𝗵𝗵𝗶.
Yeah, it means I am a toffee.
Okay, fair enough.
Right then, lastly, from Christina from Italy, who were your footballing idols growing up? Just a happy-go-lucky guy, Mason, aren't you? You don't really care about numbers or football. You don't care about past players. You just in for the love of the game, mate.
Nah, to be fair, because I never saw myself as a defender, so I don't actually know, like, now looking back on it, these defenders that I like, at the time I didn't see myself as a defender. I thought like I was more of an attacking midfielder, so I'd probably say like,
who was your attacking midfielding idol?
Probably Leon Osman, I think.
I like it. Well played. Glad that I was able to turn you into a centre half then.
I'll go.
Yeah, but you weren't a striker either.
No, so I was a centre midfielder up until...
Me and Dom used to play against each other from like when we were 6 years old. Like I played for Barnsley, he played for Sheffield United. We both played centre mid against each other.
Centre midfield battles we had.
Until you both realised neither of you were a centre midfielder.
Yeah, none of us could do it.
Until we both realised we can't run.
Well, that's brilliant. So thank you very much. Thank you to Dominic, to Mason, to Jared for joining us. Thank you to Nick, Dan, Tom and Jake. Yeah. Keep checking the Socios app for more great experiences, and prizes will be available soon. Thank you very much, all.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for your time.
Cheers.
See you later.
Cheers, guys.
See you in a bit.
Cheers.
Thank you.